All right, guys, you see it. Today on the Rolling Grill, we're doing beef back ribs. Super simple, easy recipe to get y'all ready for Memorial Day weekend. Sit back, relax, and let's go ahead and knock this thing on out. Yeah, boy. All right, folks, let's get into it. I got my glove on. This is my clean hand that I'm gonna season with. This is what I'm gonna flip meat with. But anyway, this is what you're looking at. Very thin. It's not a plate rib. A plate rib is the big ones you see in the restaurant. This is just a back rib. So you got a few bones. I think the ones at Walmart, they even cut them in half. And so you have like two in one pack, which is really one rib. But it's real simple. This is for, anybody sitting in an apartment right now or, just looking to put some ribs. They never cooked ribs ever in your life. These beef ribs are super simple. Super, super easy. So this is what I'm doing. Now, if you're in the apartments, you can't grill, all that stuff, man, just get you some liquid smoke. I happen to have liquid mesquite. I think mesquite goes really well with beef. Just hit it with some liquid smoke. And although I'm putting it on the grill, I'm gonna still hit it with some liquid smoke. And you just wanna rub it in there. This is liquid mesquite. You got liquid hickory, you got liquid apple. Mesquite is strong, so, be liberal, but beef can really handle strong flavor. So again, a little liquid smoke. This happens to be mesquite. Also, really good on beef is Worcestershire. Now, the bone side, you don't really have to worry about that side. The back of it, it's membrane on there. We're not pulling it off. You ain't eating that anyway. The front is really where all the action and all the money is. So hit it with a little Worcestershire. And that's it. Real super, real simple, real easy. If you want to hit it with oil, you can. If you want to hit it with mustard, by all means, these are your ribs. Do what you want to do. But these are super simple. You can definitely have these on the grill for Memorial Day and be a novice and have never grilled at all. And you can still pull off these beef ribs. So when I'm seasoning them, this is just salt, pepper, and garlic. Super simple. Add as much pepper you want, as much garlic as you like. This is kosher salt, black pepper, and garlic, SPG. And I'm hitting it. And I'm going on pretty heavy on the back. Why? Just because that's how I season. If you want to put less on it, don't worry about it, put less. Flip it over. Now, keep in mind now, these are very thin ribs. They're not like a plate rib, and it's not a brisket. So you just can't throw a whole bunch of salt on there. So don't go too crazy. That's it. That's all you need. On the grill, they're going next. I'm gonna show you how to set the grill up. And I'm gonna use this onion. I'm gonna cut it in half. I'm gonna use this onion to put on my coals to give me a little more flavor. So super simple treatment. Women grillers, whatever. Novice men grillers, you can pull these beef ribs off, trust me. Even beef ribs are probably, these beef back ribs are probably easier to cook than pork baby back ribs. So y'all stay tuned. Let's get the grill fired up. Yeah, boy. All right, y'all, especially for the novice. This is especially for the novice. All right, let me run y'all through something. This is what I'm using to cook these beef ribs. I'm gonna use regular hardwood briquettes. If you like Kingsford, use Kingsford. There's numerous people out there that sell briquettes. This just happens to be the one I'm using. I'm also gonna add one piece of post oak wood. Any kind of wood you like. If you got some wood, throw it on there. If you don't wanna use wood, totally fine. Just use charcoal. If you're scared of wood, don't worry about it. But I'm gonna go with some hardwood briquettes, some post oak, and then do not use lighter fluid. I repeat, do not use lighter fluid. There's plenty of other alternative methods to light your flame. I'm gonna use these fire starters right here. All you do is break a piece off, light it, throw it in there, and it will take care of the rest. You can also put it under a chimney, if you have a charcoal chimney, and it will take care of the rest. But lighter fluid, that's a no-go in 2020, man. We on to some other stuff now. So y'all stay tuned. Let's get to the bit. All right, guys, just want to show you how I got this fire set up. I'm going to be cooking indirect. So even if you're using a Weber kettle, it's the same premise. My charcoal is over here in this charcoal basket. You can buy these at Walmart. They don't cost a little bit of nothing. But basically all my charcoal and my wood is going to go right here. On this side is the indirect portion where there will be no coals, no nothing. And I'll have my meat right here, my coals over there. It's called indirect cooking. All right, y'all, super simple. Just light your little wax cubes. No lighter fluid, no none of that foolishness. Light the little wax cubes, put the chimney on top, and there you go. In about 15-20 minutes, we're gonna be ready to cook. Stay tuned. All right, now that we got a little flame coming up through our charcoal chimney, it's still not all the way lit yet. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my wood in there. Totally optional. You could wait until the charcoals were lit and just throw the charcoals on top of the wood inside and put your wood down there inside of that charcoal basket and just throw the hot coals on top of it. But I chose to do it this way, so y'all stay tuned. Now, if you're a novice, it's very important that you burn this wood down. This wood needs to be black. You need to burn it down. You want to burn out all the impurities because you don't want the bad smoke coming off the wood. You want a nice blue stream of smoke coming off this wood, which I'll show you once we get it in the chimney, once we get it in the charcoal bath. Hot, we want to just throw it on top of the unlit charcoal. And that's it. We're cooking indirect. Heat on one side, meat on the other. Yeah, boy. All right, I forgot to mention, take your onion, throw it right on top. All right, next question was, when do I put my meat on? Okay, these are beef ribs. I like to cook my beef ribs on a higher temp than I do pork ribs. So right when it gets to about 250, I'm gonna put them on. But I'm gonna cook anywhere between 275 and 300 on these beef ribs. I'm not trying to go low and slow. I'm trying to put some heat on them. And you'll get them done faster. And the beef can take the heat. All right, I'm gonna answer a few questions that I received real quick. Okay, now, if your temp spikes in your Weber or whatever grill you're cooking in, place your water pan over here. The water pan will help regulate the heat in the pit. That's what you're looking for, just a nice subtle haze of smoke. Anything cloudy, not right. 30 minutes in, so I just came out here to check them, see if I got any moisture on them. Moisture look good. Okay, everything look good. If you needed to spritz them, you could spritz them with some vinegar and water, but I just got some olive oil spray, so I'm gonna hit them with a little bit of olive oil spray. I just want to keep them wet. That's my whole purpose. And I'm gonna close it up, let them go for about another hour. All right, y'all, we are 1 hour in. That's what we looking like 1 hour in. Look at our heat over there. I hope you can see it. Nice slow heat, running about 285. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, look at that moisture on there. I'm gonna go ahead and flip these over. Look at that, look at the color. Hope y'all can see this. I got a glare in my eyes. But I'm gonna go ahead and flip these over. And I'm not gonna spray them or nothing. I got good color on them. Plenty of fat on the back of there to keep these things moist. So we're gonna close it up and let them keep on rocking and rolling. I'm gonna let them go for 2 hours instead of an hour and a half, and then we're gonna wrap them up and let the magic happen. All right, just to give you an idea of where I'm at, I'm right about 285. That's what's giving me that beautiful color, and they're still juicy. They ain't drying out. So, like I said, if you stay anywhere between 275 and 300 on these beef ribs, money. All right, y'all, it has been 2 hours. Look how much pullback we got on the bone. Look how much pullback we got on the bone. So, I mean, technically, we could really finish these off out here, but I'm not gonna do that. I got bigger stuff to put on the grill, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. But look at them. That's what you want to see. These are 2 hours. We're still gonna wrap them up a little bit. Stay tuned. All right, just want to show you real quick. Look at the bend on these ribs. They're pretty much ready, but I am still gonna wrap them up. And I'm not wrapping them up individually. I'm gonna double foil them. I'm gonna wrap them up in the same foil, right on top of each other. And I'm gonna let them go for about 30 minutes. And then we're gonna eat. Stay tuned. No liquids, no nothing. And I'm doing bone side down. I wanna let all the remaining fat drain off. We don't wanna lay the flesh side down because we don't wanna mess up this beautiful bark. So y'all stay tuned. On the pit, I got a foil pan on it to catch any kind of grease in case I poke my foil. And that's it, 30 more minutes and they should be done. All right, guys, here are our ribs. They have, after 30 minutes, I'm gonna let them sit here for about another 20 minutes and then we shall cut. All right, guys, our ribs have rested for 10 minutes. Let's take them out. Look at that. Look at that. Good wiggle. So, let me go ahead. I'm gonna take both of them out, actually. Try the second one. Look at that. Even better wiggle. And look at all that. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna hold it down. Look at all that fat in there. Trying to get out. That's why you put them bone side down, because you don't want to eat that. So let's get rid of this and cut up. All right, I'm gonna go with this one right here. Let's go. We're gonna cut it right here in the middle. Let's see. All right. See if you can see it. A little smoke ring. Matter of fact, let me come over to the side of the camera. Make sure you get a good view. Look at that. Look at that. Let's do it this way. Good bark. A little bit of smoke ring. As you can see, the camera will focus. It's still good and juicy. So let's taste. Oh, and I'm gonna finish it. I don't usually I don't eat sauce on my beef ribs, but my partner over there at Meat Stall, Ricky Farmer, has a really good sauce right here called meat frosting. This is the meat frost. He's got a hot one too. You can see I've used a good little bit. There's some good stuff right here. So I am gonna try this on my beef ribs. I usually don't do sauce on beef ribs, but I'm gonna give this a try. All right, y'all. Just gonna run a little bit of that frosting on top.